What's the worst way to break up with someone? By not even communicating the breakup but still communicating with them, while slowly becoming less and less talkative until they finally figure out that the relationship is over in their own. It's slow torture. Just be honest and straightforward. Been there. My college roommate spent an entire weekend with his girlfriend from another state knowing he was going to break up with her. When he took her to drop off at the train station on Sunday, he waited until she was leaning in with the car door open to kiss him goodbye. Broke the news instead of kissing her. Didn't even unbuckle and get out. She stood there stunned with bags on the curb and he closed the door and drove off. I thought that was pretty shitty. I found out my ex and I weren't together after he posted an Instagram picture with his best friend of 3 years saying it only took me 3 years to ask her out. Oof. I'm so sorry. Take them to any restaurant that sells onion rings. Order said rings. Upon arrival, say, yeah, weird onion rings. Leave them the check. Edit. Thank you to everyone, of course. I highly suggest anyone who doesn't recognize it to go check out Game Grumps, where I shamelessly stole the joke from. Leave the check, take the onion rings. Over text, right after they tell you they have cancer. I don't want to get cancer from you, sorry. But, baby, we'll play it safe. We can use protection. HNN. Probably either on the second day of a 7-day trip, or on the second hour of a 9-hour bus ride where you still have to be within 10 feet of each other for the rest of the damn trip. Not that I'm bitter or anything. Yeah, second day of a 7-day trip happened to me. Totally sucked. By notarized letter. But what if the person you want to break up with is your notary? You cheat on the notary with a new notary. Double whammy. Guys are all the same. They all just want the stamp. My boyfriend broke up with me by texting me asking how my day was. I said fine. How was yours? He responded with great, had a fantastic day with my girlfriend. I was at work all day. We had been together for 4 years and been living together for 2. He had been cheating on me and decided to leave me for his mistress. Good times. Back in high school, 20-ish years ago, I remember hearing about a couple having the following phone conversation. Guy, hey, guess who broke up today? Girl, who? Guy, us. Hell, just got a new arrival. She started making out with another dude while we were at a party, all sitting on the same couch. That deflates the romance pretty quickly. Jesus. That's rough. What do you do in that situation? Like, do you say something? Do you just stand up and walk away? What's the protocol here? Ducking Christ. She had her mom do it for her. My former girlfriend came from an obscenely wealthy family and never had to deal with any real life matters herself. Her folks handled everything. This left her lacking in the maturity department. Her folks never liked me. The poor artist boyfriend wasn't a suitable fit for their daughter and decided it was time for me to go. Girlfriend's folks had the locks changed on the doors of the condo I'd been sharing with her, which they owned, and her mom was waiting outside when I arrived home from work. She informed me that the relationship was over and that I should gather my things while she waited. What if she told your girlfriend that you came and got all your things and were breaking up with her? Pick out another dude you think is a little cute, duck him at work a few times, bring home crabs and chlamydia, claim that both are really only fleas from my virgin saint of a dog, and spray paint my car for not being cool about everything afterwards, because I should know how redheads are. Oh, and then try to kidnap the same dog whose reputation you attempted to besmirch. It's been 12 years now, Stephanie, but I really should buy you a trophy or some stuff for that, you crazy redheaded Make the decision hastily, tell everyone but them. Ghost them. Then send them an email to not their primary email that they don't check. Show up at their doorstep a week later asking to have them back. Jesus man. I take it this is personal experience speaking. I did not take her back. Dodge that bullet like Neo in the Matrix. Leave and never return. Don't send any messages. Block them from all social media. Never tell them the reason. Losing someone who you thought was fine with you so suddenly in such a quiet and confusing way will really duck with someone's anxiety and self-esteem. Yep, my fiance of 7 years, friends for 15 years, aka half of our ducking lives, left while I was sleeping. Took everything. Never told me why, and it was the most horrifying. mentally damaging experience of my life. You have to really not give a duck about someone to hurt them like that. Over the internet on Valentine's Day, which also happens to be their birthday. That is some Ted Mosby level stuff right there. Classic schmosby. When you're a politician and your wife gets cancer, tell your campaign finance manager she's not young enough or pretty enough to be the wife of the president. And besides, she has cancer. Then you file for divorce while she's in the hospital. You later file for divorce from your second wife after she's diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Who did this? Newt Gingrich. Go into a public place and act like everything is normal. Then pat yourself down as if you're looking for something. Start frantically looking under and inside of random objects. When you feel an appropriate amount of time has passed, go back and tell them you've lost your feelings for them. Wow, that's kinda dark, lol. Christmas Eve my ex got all of her gifts because we wouldn't see each other the next day because she would be busy. Turns out she had been cheating on me with another guy and she just wanted to get her gifts. After packing everything she says, oh yay, we are done, I'm seeing someone else, and left. We were together for several years and engaged at that point, but at least I got the ring back. This is why I get paranoid and eventually avoidant whenever I hear someone's busy. People who start liking you less will masquerade it as a small white lie. It's so damn common. I never know what to do but put my emotional walls up whenever I hear him busy. My method was ruthless according to friends. Found out she was cheating, so I ended with a very simple, you are simply not a nice person and I won't subject myself to that. Nah dude, you're fine. That was acceptable given the circumstances. Sent her/him invitation to your wedding. Sarah, I have something important to ask you. I'm ready to settle down, and I'm ready to do it soon. Now, even. I know I've found my soulmate. My true match. The one who completes me. Sarah, will you come with me right now, this very moment, to the courthouse? I have to marry my soulmate this instant and your mom and I want you to be our witness. Having a baby of a different race. The old switcheroo. Oh, I have a good one. Live together for 2,5 years. Get a hunch about his new friend. Communicate your invalid and irrational feelings. Come home to their bags, packed because they couldn't handle the jealousy, and then receive a video of them on a date 2 days later. See them holding hands 5 days after the breakup. After they told you you have nothing to worry about her. She's just a friend. Work on your jealousy though. Well, by breaking up with them on the phone, and then realizing they're in the car with their dad, mom, brother, and sister. Yeah. Don't do that. Oh, hey, babe. Just got you on speakerphone with the entire family on the way to your place for dinner. You backquote your ex is hot. Them backquote which one? You backquote me. Saying we should see other people right as you climax. What if the reason you want to break up is because you never get to the climax? When you thought you were together, but you found out you in fact were not. Just happened. Her kids love me and don't know why I'm leaving. Because me and her don't see eye to eye on what we are. I didn't really have much feeling about leaving as she didn't think of us as in a relationship, but then I took her 8-year-old son to go disc golf with me one last time, and he expressed his feelings for me and how he has enjoyed going to swim at the lake, playground, and overall spending time with him. Then started talking about how he likes that I treat his mom nice and misses having a dad figure. I didn't want to cry until he talked to me about his feelings of me being around, but I didn't cry in front of him. Edit. She has 3 kids, 6, 8, and 10. The 10-year-old is a computer gamer at heart, and I build computers since it's cheaper, so me and him joke all the time. Dude sent me a screenshot of him with my girl laying on his chest on Valentine's Day while I was overpass in a hotel for work many hours away. Kisses me goodbye after I dropped him off to get his car, went to class, got home and saw all of his stuff was gone. Texted him, in mild panic, asking what was going on. He blocked my number and changed his relationship status on Facebook to single a few days later. We were together for 2.5 years and lived together for 2. So yeah, I think ghosting is pretty shitty. I refuse to do it to anyone. I have to be honest with the person if I expect a person I care about to be honest with me. Tell them that they can spend Christmas in your guest room when they visit because someone else will be staying in their room with them. Source: last Christmas. A friend had her BF break up with her at the start of a 12-hour flight after boarding the plane. So they sat together the whole time. Sympathy ended when she got back with him. I joked when they went on vacation again he'd do it again. He did it again. Jesus.